Welcome, welcome. Come back to Rick, Superstar, Kirby, Air Riders, and whatever the fuck. Finish this campaign up, man. Race Cyber. Oh, Rick, why are you so fucking small? Well, the ground kind of gives out underneath you. Air gliders for a good button rush just because I can beat it easily compared to the others. I'll call this a gliding vehicle. Die. Oh, we gotta get the story though. RD is such a fucking shitty ass man. He rides again. For one night only, he rides. And it will be one night only. There's a part of me that says I'd beat this campaign and call it a day, but we'll test other shit.
Gigantis was unable to move itself. An incredible amount of willpower was required to activate this dreadnought-sized vehicle. If enough of Nova's vehicles brought their strong-willed riders together, their wills would form a spark of ignition, and Gigantis would spring to life. Nova had a plan to make vehicles and riders gather before Gigantis on their own. Through a quiet transmission, Nova commanded its vehicles all over the world. Return to your true origin.
Why does this thing want to create a super weapon? The monkey's paw shit. Star and bite. Level defense is probably the smarter pick. I guess that lets it like fly well. Let's just move it on the ground quickly. Cool, I guess. There's nothing in this mode long enough for me to ever actually use that, but... You're pretty fast, man. We're not on the racetrack. It's a lot of speed to handle in one of these smaller little arenas. Oh, let's grab a... They make you fight a bunch already. This. Okay, I have no idea. Wreck! For me, it's when Rick starts running on the ground. I'm gonna pick the robot. Robots are cool, man. nuclear. Big durability. The whole tank. Holy fuck, this thing's fucking... It is a tank, man. Very fast, though. They try to add like little cute things at the end of each of these. Or in these sometimes like, oh, this one you start with a magnet and all that stuff. I do wonder if in the long run that's gonna really be enough for me to like give too many shits, but it's still cool enough. You know what I mean? Like, it already kind of has its repetition. Like, I don't think I'd want to run through this twice unless I was just really into the unlocks. Oh, just attacks and aim for the eye. Special gameplay that we actually control. Okay. Yeah, shame I'm using the tank. I mean, say what you will about the durability, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I can't control myself. Okay. And this thing controls like fucking Poopy Duke, man. I mean, holy shit. Trying to test these out, bro. You can only swap your car like twice every time, and I've got like the fucking worst rider here. Okay, at least we got enough to blow him up. Investing in health and defense is probably good. Just a little bit here and there. Oh damn, get me out of this fucking piece. Boiler, boiler. Please. Send me back. I think that's the best way to describe this game so far. It's very polished. I think at its core, I don't know if it's gonna have legs for me or really be all that interesting. Like, very simple as a racer, and like every activity you do is kind of simple, but it has like clearly like a well thought out amount of like content and like quality of life and options and little remixes of that. It's almost like somebody's like, hey, here, this is the game and you have to like make something awesome around it. And then that's what they did. Like, I don't know if at the end of the day, I mean, I like the like chaos and all that. It's not like really like super crazy on the control front. Like super duper fun. Or something with a little bit more input. But like it looks really good. There's all sorts of shit going on and modes and crazy amount of menus and shit. We'll see as we go. I'm not that deep in, but then again, I also feel like I've seen everything in a way. Other than like spending a little bit more time on the racing and the the city trial, it's like once we finish the campaign, it's like that's kind of it. We'll see. Game that consists of cool side modes. that's maybe that's a way to describe a lot of like soccer, right? It's like Smash style stuff, right? A lot of cool side modes. Sometimes you need a little meat too, man. It's good for like a party thing. I don't know if this is like getting everybody coming to your yard, man. Probably the kids. I mean, I thought it was for the first one for me, but definitely wasn't my go-to, my daily driver as a kid even. It's really cool to see just for the polish. Let's go with the 24 bot. When you get to like end game in these, you're fast. It's pretty crazy, but I imagine this is more of a rarity than common, right? Once you kind of ridden the speed life once, it's kind of because it's always like little just kind of mini games and shit. Boost. I keep trying different vehicles, but I actually want to use a lot of these. High top speed doesn't accelerate or move. Beam gauntlet. Probably should have done that. Sounds kind of trying different shit since we'll probably only be here once. Not being able to turn, accelerate kind of beats the point, really. It's like too much. I'm never gonna use the speed. Just have to kind of ride the rails, I guess. Let the game play for me. Rick. If I did not have Rick, my enjoyment would be much lower. I get lots of enjoyment out of being fucking Rick, dude. He's just the king, man. His little, I got a little cap on him. Defeat Jeff Kawasaki. Except I'm in this fucking ride, which handles horribly. At least it's on a racetrack, I guess. Over here, you motherfucker. Dude. What the fuck? Okay, he just has in my head, I guess. I have no fucking idea, man. Whatever, dude. Next. Fucking next, bro. More speed. Always speed. More! More! I wanna know what target the halberd is. We're gonna do it. I hope it doesn't require me to actually be able to fly. Oh, fuck. It's over. Okay. Enemy rival starts with the mega cannon. Yeah? Okay. How do I land on the halberd? It's just some kind of like mystery here. It's like 20,000 miles away. What's the gimmick? This shit. You'd have to have like some crazy glider, and I don't even think that would be enough. By using a machine capable of superior flight. Okay. You actually have to just fly to this motherfucker, man. What the fuck? Okay, he has a very specific machine for that. Hey, good enough, man. That was a bit. Well, we never do that again. That's them taking like stadium modes or whatever. Challenges and throw them in this. It's like, really. It's a miracle that I even had enough glide for that. You could just be hard locked by that and have to hit start over, I guess. I don't know how far back you actually go, though. I don't know why I'm signing up for more stats. I mean, if I'm gonna do it once, I must see the full shebango. I wonder if there's any rubber band on these guys. All the stats and stuff. Brick. It seems like it's good, but you can barely hear it over the psycho everything else. But at least this game lets you turn down its option. Shit. I want to hear some of it. Killing to get speed ups is fun too. Kind of more incidental than it is something you feel like you're playing big for when you get going. It's probably not worth cutting across too hard for. Rick Ultra. Fuck is that? Thing is, only top speed is really like fun or funny to like max out, right? I mean, I guess maybe charge and boost could be going all in on those, but it's like just fighting. I mean, I guess that could be cute. Just one shot everything you see. Don't take much damage, but that movement's more innately interesting. So I'd want to like go for different stats. And obviously in a city trial, you don't really have like a choice. Well, I mean, kind of. Once you memorize these stages, it has that problem where when you get going quick, and I don't know, in the actual mode it's different. You can't really see what's coming. Because it's kind of a pretty close perspective. So you kind of just eat ass a lot. I mean, I guess in a slower speed, probably the actual game mode, it's not as big a deal. Just gonna dive. I don't really need more turning. Those all kind of seem like shit though. It's cool, there's like a little spectator thing in the corner. Like there's lots of little features and stuff. Like it's cool in that front. Like I say, I wish it was in service of something other than Kirby Air. But I guess I just said it. I mean, we'll see in the long run. Okay, it's fun. I mean, I enjoy it. Personally, like, you know, I'm not partying with a bunch of people locally, or inviting the fellas over for a lobby of like fucking around. I think it could be fun for a little bit of that. But I mean, I guess you don't have to probably for everybody. Camera lock on kind of makes it fun. That meat is rad, man. I really made that, but I also played like shit.
Most vehicles and riders failed to notice Nova's command.
Except the main
But
character.
they were weak of will, and not the desired target.
Oh, I see what they're saying.
Only a handful of keen vehicles and riders could sense the command at all. Without apparent reason or purpose, each pair began a journey toward Gigantus.
Their brains are just brainwashed by this shit, dude. And do these machines have actual will?
Instinctively, the vehicles were returning to their true point of origin, Zora.
The Doomsday created by
Doing
Moon
so
Man.
would activate Gigantus and destroy all of Popstar. Vehicles from all over rushed toward Zora, who awaited them at their journey's end.
Yeah, I still can't get over the giant moon guy, I forget his name, with the fucking factory inside of him. Launching out millions of fucking vehicles. Why does the Fountain of Dreams, why does he listen to the Fountain of Dreams and then he gets some monkey's paw nightmare wish from? Just don't know, dude. Ooh, comfort. A lot of cool little visuals in this. Holy handling. Just barely touched that shit. Which game did you fight the big fucking moon in the sky? Is that Robobot? Probably in a few of them. I think I remember since I played them all, but they always stick to me like glue, that's for sure. More speed. Get a good boost. That was enough. That initial boost is big to get you a little speed to get out there. Not bad. Is there else up? Well, this little thing doesn't glide much, man. We have a full glide challenge. It ain't it, man. Capture attack. These others are fucking flying ones, and I'm good. And I haven't done this yet, so see what it is. So it was in the first one. Oh, and still get a win, I see. Cool. How much money you get for grabbing the coin? Good check it. Probably get something on the brick board knocked out anyways. Why is this guy cursed? Why is he noir? I assume it's the guy. What's the point of the whole plan unless he's trying to help us, man? And it's the last of the crystal.
Just before Gigantus was fully constructed, a fragment of Zora's will broke free.
Some DDD for some
Copying the
reason.
form of a certain rider,
Just for fun.
Noir DDD took off. Zora's wish to roam freely had finally come true.
Why not just be his own dude?
But this was no time to celebrate its granted wish.
Just a fragment, too?
If Gigantus were activated, the planet would perish.
He's our hero. He kills us for
Noir
us.
DDD destroyed each vehicle that tried to return to Zora, struggling in secret to prevent disaster. It would not stop until its battle was won.
Meanwhile, Rick. Unbothered. Doomsday Machine. Yes, please. People shooting fireworks for Thanksgiving, or they're shooting guns off? Who knows? Pretty far away. This annoying guy. A game that was okay. Good God, Jesus Rick! Things popping up, man. Milestones, the brick walls. Words for what you're already doing. The wheel form. Worse. Just like more top speed. Plenty of that. Battle chariot. Nah. One more store. We're hungry. I feel like we've seen them all though. Doing stuff like the fighting ones, unless you've got something just very tailored to it. Which, I mean, why wouldn't you be doing speed, or at least a quality of build of like all sorts of shit? Those are just kind of annoying. Racing's just a bit more fun, man. It's not like there's a whole lot of depth to the fighting of this. Hero Rick. Little cap, a little sword. We got him. Probably gonna have to fight. I doubt the final boss is just a race. The offense, double offense. This is a race. Pretty easy. No food up there. Try grand wheelie. Thought. And the other two are pretty fucking annoying. I like that one. I guess just being able to keep up with it's kind of the goal, but it's not hard. The other ones are like flight based. No, because you have to replay the whole game on hard mode for the true ending. I just played as the dude for the first time. But I think true ending's like hard mode and you have to finish it with the dude. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, the game was fun. Doing it on hard mode wouldn't have been like the worst thing. I just have a lot to get through, so I was alright with just not. I just picked one of the two the first time and that was it. And did all the side missions and stuff. Oh, that's right, boss rush. Yeah, there was some other reason I was like not too interested. Yeah, which I mean, it's cool for people if they want to go for it, but and the bosses were quality, so not a big deal. But yeah, I was like, I'm good. I want to get what getting's good, essentially. Are you gonna do that? I wonder if that option was always there. Maybe it was. Possibly threw it in there for people who just wanted to get the ending. They care about the challenge. Maybe it was an accessibility option that was always there. Nobody can out-drag the Rickster, man. Final boss. Got another round. Oh, man, I wanted to do the magma flows. I want to do the rivals. These rewards suck. They're probably what I need, really. Jesus, man, how much health this guy got? Oh, it's... Ooh-wee. Oh, damn. Ricky is so good. Yeah, awesome if you beat the game and it activates the machine and just destroys Pop Snare. You have to be. Looks like, what the fuck is this? The fuck? Okay. Epic music. Good hit. I don't know. That's the wrong way. That's horrible for this. I'm facing the wrong way. This is fucking AI just stuck on a wall. Can't really hit him when he's like facing the wall, brother. I'm final boss, man. Missiles. Hit. Okay. That was something. It was a big set piece. It was definitely one of the better things so far. The story and all that was interesting. Cutscenes looked really nice. Supposed to be a little bit of his will. Yeah, the best they could come up with was Noir DDD. Instead of like actually having this guy just do his own deal. Kirby Riders not allowed to have its own fucking like Unique characters. This guy rubber bands like crazy. My speed is like psychotic. We must be rubber banded for the queue now, man. It's all about that act. I'm just ready to kind of kill this guy.
Finish!
Does he get the rest of his brain back? Jesus, we flew right through it. Or does that part of him not matter anymore? This fucking cutscenes are Rick, dude. My god. What, the guy has to die now, man? Jesus. Guy's flying through the universe with no control. Sits on Popstar with no control. Gets turned into a doomsday weapon. By this guy. That is croaks, man. Tough life. Just leave him. Hi.
Horizon vast and ending, swirling clouds above, long and winding roads call out, beckoning you on. Now with everything you need.
Every time you hit the stick, the lyrics come on.
Depart, fire up your machine, and feel the engine roar.
Nintendo corny lyrics for their music. But the music in this one's been better. Regardless. Dude, the fucking inner factory, man, is so crazy. The advanced super technology. Faster than all four. Speak for yourself, dude. Rick was at his best when he was off his machine. I don't know about this one. I think I'll be popping off to this song anytime soon. The Kirby Air Riders Orchestra.
Streaks through the stillness of dark. It flashes and fades away far into the fog.
Well, it was a cute little side mode thing. I mean, I definitely would not recommend playing it just for this. I don't think that's the goal. Frankly, I wonder if the whole game's gonna feel like a bunch of cool side modes without any, like, I think that's meaty enough for me to really care about, but I don't know, it was a nice presentation on the different areas. I'm not really sure what branching off really does. I didn't really get like a feel that each area, other than for looks, each, you know, branch was anything other than just looks. And it's pretty long to want to like run back through again just to like test different branches and stuff. Maybe there's something, I don't know. Probably just fucking sticker unlock bullshit. I mean, like the original Kirby Air Ride, you know, it's cute to get your stats up in modes with stats, and then you're flying around at like max speed, and that's kind of it. It's a racing game, there's only so many different ways the stats are gonna go. From what I understand in the stadium stuff and the city trial, you know, there's a bit more like fine-tuned objectives. I could see in a competitive light the stats being a bit more interesting on that front. In a single player thing like this, the stats just end up kind of being like a quality build where you just kind of generically level up and kind of try to focus on certain things. Like I just went for speed because it was fun and reached the normal ending. Oh shit. There must be one where he lives. Get this parts will now appear. Beat the true final boss. Fill in at least 140 checklist blocks. Do I have to get 140 checklist blocks to do that? I mean, these are super grindy. The true boss. How do we unlock the true boss? I'm not gonna run it through. I don't think it will have. Kirby Air Riders true ending. How? Beat Galactic Nova. 2-part battle. Yeah, bullshit. Allows you to unlock new game plus mode and progress towards the so you can't get it the first time. You also need to fill out your machine collection. There's 22 machines to collect, and once you have each in your collection, do you have the ability to find the final battle. I'm sure it's pretty cool. Is it worth a few hours to do this again? Cool. Let's just watch it. Was there cutscenes here? You just kind of like instantly go into it. And you're fighting marks, I guess. It's a crap. I mean, it's quite a bit of something. Alright. Let's see it. I'm not gonna do it. If nobody's talking in one of those 4K videos. After you defeat the boss again, I guess. Gotta get every vehicle unlocked and then beat the game again. The Dragoon, or whatever the fuck that thing was called in the first one. Oh, all the cars are here.
Three, two, one, go!
Now we got yellow weak points. What the hell? Hyper Gigantus. Holy. Holy. Boss again? I assume you fight the moon too. Oh, now we got epic lyrics. Fucking Kirby always has some wild final bosses, man. Even if it's just a retread in this, it's like some of the Kirby games have some psychotic final bosses for what Kirby is, man. That's just their thing, I guess, man. Cutesy guy, and then like psycho world-ending super threats. Like something like surreal about some of these Kirby's. It's only some of them too. Most of them don't really have any special vibe like that. This one's probably the one with the most. Other than like Triple Star Allies or something, some of its side shit. Where it's just like a kind of like an odd story, or not odd, but like something about the sheer scale of it and the stakes juxtaposed with the cutesiness and the quality of these cutscenes and stuff. It's interesting for sure. It's probably the most interesting part of the game for me. Now what? Guy. Let's get full freedom this time. the moon, dude. Oh, look at this fucking cutscene. Who the fuck did they get to do these, too, man? These are some pretty artsy ass cutscenes. Nintendo just have this just sitting. What? Yeah. Lion. There's a lion here. For some reason. He's just here, dude. Leo. I don't remember Leo. If I'm supposed to, or if he's just some guy that showed up. Is it a boss rush? Yeah. Cool, I guess. I don't think I saw this one. Wasn't this the guy in the first game if you got the special ending?
3, 2, 1, go!
Damn! Sounds like a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'll be having mine on Friday. Do a little something different every year. I'm not sure what's going on this time. I don't do any cooking, so. Well, have a good one. Yeah, pecan's the way to go. I like me some pumpkin too, but I think everybody likes pecan. Okay, I didn't see some of these bosses, so I hurt to check these here. Yeah, I was wondering what that was. It's kind of lasagna. Sounds good. I love lasagna. Art. Yeah, sick.
3, 2, 1, go!
You guys having a lot of family over, or?
Wheel!
I think the wheel's horrible for fighting. I think they got the song going through all the boss rush. If you get any heals. You get a little bit. Cool, yeah. Yeah, it's just me, my parents, and my brother. But it always is. There's nobody else around here. That's a pretty healthy amount of people. Not too much, not too little. Should be fun. Are they bringing anything, or are you guys doing it all? Oh. Is this the final boss? The heart? The heart of the matter? Change the gameplay a little bit here. That's good. It's more like a platforming thing. Okay, cool. You guys are gonna be loaded. You want a little, who doesn't go a little overboard for Thanksgiving, right? Especially if they're hosting. That's what it's all about. You got leftovers. Deep fries it? Yeah, shit. That's pretty slick. How we're doing it this time. Something outside. Some device, I'm sure. Seems like an alright boss. I guess it's cool for like a hidden extra boss. I'm sure there's more going on than just this. Guy's fucking up a lot too. Music's a little repetitive. I wonder if it like changes as you go. Why he jumps into him. Okay. Different phases. Alright. I guess it makes sense for how big the dude is he'd be fighting is inside. They got a lot of cute little attacks and shit. Classic laser beam kind of dude, but it's alright. What is this entire super machine just broke now? Yep. Fucking hell, man. Who the hell's living through that? I really don't know where this line came from. Yeah, and surely our guy lives this time, dude. Taking away your rides, man. What? Stealing your car, I guess. Guess he's going back to being a rock that just floats around. Until next time, bro. Guess he decided the freedom was a little too good, man. Just float around and not move forever. Alright, well, I guess he lived. Whatever. Anyways, there's your true ending. There's a lot going on. I mean, boss rush and final fight, a bunch of laser beams blasting at you. It was cool. Take out the big man. Definitely would not be running it again just for that, but that's just me. All of your machines and your collective. Something may occur. Of course, they put a little thing there in case you want to play with every single person. Yeah, overall, I mean, it's definitely not a mode I would say you should play the game for. You could probably watch like an hour and then just check the cutscenes and kind of get the idea, but you know, there's other stuff going on. It's your subspace emissary type of thing. Cutscenes are really great though. There's a like fair amount of different visuals, but I feel like you've seen all of the events pretty much on one run, so what kind of stuff they got here? Mystery ones, all stats. If you have to do it in one run. Hard difficulty. Some of these are probably hard. Alright, well, I guess we'll try some more shit. My brother's gonna show up in like 2 hours or so and get some grub going, so we'll try the other modes, fuck around a bit. Okay, free run, we just kind of play online. What's the PBs look like? Got a lot of options for here. Oh yeah, buy machine. That's cool. Like I said, game's full of options, full of menus and interesting stuff you can check out and customize. It's just, you know, in service of what is kind of my thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really cool at times, you know, it's definitely a polished, well put together game in that front, but everybody's kind of got different thing going on. Oh yeah, we should check the shops. See if there's some crap to buy. More ribbon. The red cap already kind of hits, man. Sunglasses. Yeah. Machine parts. That's cool, you can customize them. It all hangs off the back, huh? You got a few options. It just you get different colors, underglow, huh? Ooh, is this? All sorts of options. Oh, you can buy like multiple of these. Different car for different moments, man. different music. Players you've versed in the past. Like I said, they got everything, man. Menu for everything. They thought of everything within the bounds of Airhide. That maybe more fleshed out core stuff, but still it's cool. I mean, not fleshed out, but I mean, it's like, you know, how many tracks do we have within, you know, there's like 8 tracks. You get kind of like a side mode, which we'll test out, Talk Ride, which is like cute, but it's definitely not something I'm looking to play for more than an hour. It's 8 tracks, right? And then one city trial. And I mean, they've got all the online and stuff to kind of give you a little loving and all sorts of crazy shit. Like I said, it's great for party stuff. Music. Cool. Stadium contests are there. I've probably seen them all at this point. I think Big Battle's the only one I haven't seen. Do a couple of these, see how they feel. Is there any of these stages I haven't been on yet? And we can just run the first one. Get on Rick though, man. KDkill. Play the classic, man. Oh, forgot to give Rick his hat. Sorry. Wait, let me go back. A lot of catch-up mechanics with the, like, it's really far away where you can, oh. It's a jam though, I like this song. Yeah. That is a race. Really good looking stage. Well, I mean, all the stages are probably going to look really polished and well thought out. And visually, gameplay wise, I mean, you know, it's cool. It's cool to fuck around in. I mean, you don't do anything other than like, you know, try to kill guys and occasionally do like a little drift. It's not the game it is, but try some more. Try some different vehicles. A wheelie bike. Like there's just kind of like there is depth, like with the brake pumping and like hitting certain guys, and obviously your lines always have infinite depth. But how interesting that can be. Oh, that's cool. Just like so much polish and like extra content. Or not really even content. That's so much polish and like extra just stuff. Kinda wish I like really dig in like the core everything. It's not bad, and I don't mean it like that. Some of it I think is just kind of up to the taste. I mean, that's always the case, but what you're in the zone for. You know, if you want something really party heavy, like a light racing mechanics, you know, it's a lot of little bits of variety, not something you really want to like. You're gonna spend a shitload of time on, but it's full price too. Well, we'll see. I don't want to get too out of myself. Not like I don't have it like out for the game or anything. The artists do crazy work though. I will say the artists looking above and beyond on this one. Super colorful game. There's a lot of like unique visuals. It's not just colorful for color's sake. The way everything looks. I mean, I guess making usage of a more next gen console. When it's not being quick and you're just kind of rolling, and you just don't really do much of anything. Oh, there's new stages. Okay. Wait, this is a GameCube stage. We got GameCube here. Let's see how this is on without the stats. How many unlockable stages there are. See, the GameCube stages are pretty dry. It's alright. There's a little bit of visuals going on there, but even less on the gameplay. I didn't love them back in the day. It was just fine, you know. Okay. Right here. Tokyo Ruins. See what we got here. That's one of the cool things about Air Raiders. It's like the unique vehicles all centered around one button gameplay. You know, tried to make them all very distinct, I guess, you know. I'm sure there's some fucking balance issues there, but I mean, it's all about being goofy. Like this one's all about just going in straight lines, which, yeah, that's kind of cute. So it's kind of a gimmick novelty, sort of cool. Not like popping off for sure, but maybe things are balanced enough that, you know, anything could be good. Probably take one thing that just feels really good over like 50 things that are kind of like alright, bro, get me back. Get me back in the game, man. I like the idea that somebody could kind of like specialize in a way. And more gimmicky machines. Machine seems really hard to win with, though. It's kind of wacky. Definitely gotta fight a little harder there. I'm sure there's like character combinations that mix it up. I mean, I'd rather a wall, I guess, be really different. Just to kind of keep it spicy. Well, I mean, I'd rather there be a similar, probably, amount of stuff that just feels really good, I guess. Over like a bunch of variety, but if there's going to be a bunch of variety, I'd rather it be actually different. Really can fall off of this shit. Start the drifts early on this bad boy. Crazy visual. Kind of like the last one, but with just a touch more controlled. And it doesn't stop. It keeps... Well, you don't really turn much with these kind of aim. Another nostalgia course. Try another character for fun. I don't remember how this one worked. What is unique about this one? Like, yeah, it definitely doesn't turn on a dime or anything, but just like the brake pump one. No, there's nothing wrong with it not being like super unique. I guess it doesn't turn super well, so it's all about like brake pumping like crazy. Boosting. oversteering and shit. What the fuck is going on? Alrighty. Things about city trials, we'll do one for sure. Maybe even when I'm live, but if it hasn't really changed, I've done a lot of city trial in the past, man. I don't know if I really like. Okay, we'll see. Susie. This guy's all about boosting. Let's do him with Rocket Star. think I really like super enjoyed playing any of those so far. It was just the more basic ones. Controls feel a little tighter and more flow. The stop and go ones are cute. Just without riding on any rails, you unlock no, they do like their old ones. You can't see which ones you can unlock. I mean, so whatever. They all have their own setup. Don't want this ride. I want to pick someone who's flyer. The flight speed doesn't change too much on a lot of these. I don't have the vampire one, but Wingstar here. Different style of gameplay. Aim for jumps. Stages have to have enough jumps for it to be useful. You'd imagine there just is. Walk past right when all the fucking shit's happening. Yeah, if there's no like flight, there's not much to be done. It's alright, you're not gonna be in first place all the time, I guess. The idea. Gotta find your moments. supposed to get like big speed ups or do like perfect landings, but it kind of depends on how often you're really gonna fly and do landings. A lot of these guys who fly, you just want to keep flying. Yeah, you might like land 2-3 times a lap. Definitely not something you're always thinking about, like in like Mario Kart or something. There's like always some little thing. This guy has lots of lift. The other lift ones. Accelerates greatly when lifting off the ground. Are we ever going in the air? That was it. That ain't enough to handle like 20 miles per hour when some of these sit at like 30. Just a cutscene. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Some of these stages have like 0 flight. I won there, I only won because of that little mini jump. Alright, well, that's all the new stages, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know, it's like you get these abilities to like fly and like kind of tip off of stuff and speed up, and some of these rides are based around it, and then you go on half the maps and there's like 2 seconds of flying. It's like lean into the new shit, man, or lean into the unique shit. I feel like, you know, you're not doing the most interesting grinds, and the battling is like much less deliberate. It's very just like you're just near shit and it's all exploding and everyone's exploding and you're killing all the NPCs because it gives you speed ups, and it's just kind of more incidental. That's kind of the game in general. It's just like everything's far less deliberate than other racers. And I mean, you know, with the rails on the, you know, the invisible walls and like how the fighting works, and the stages being pretty simple and quick, and I mean, yeah, you could throw another lap on, I guess, but I mean, even 2 laps, it's usually sub-minute a lap. There's a lot of options. Some of them are just kind of like, it's cool they made them that way. I mean, they're from the first game, but I don't know. Some of them just feel like shit, even if you get first place with them, which is, you know, hey, that's cool that you can. Some of them's definitely a lot more effort and a lot less fun. I mean, if you really got into the time attack and like the bounty board and like kind of used them as like a little challenge, that'd be cute. But just as far as like the feel of the game, just rolling around, it's kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't feel too crazy awesome. It looks amazing. You know, it's clearly extremely polished, every little vehicle and stuff, but I feel like just the core simplicity and like speed of it all and noise kind of just works against it for me. Like, I'm not gonna just jack off Mario. I've got my problems with Mario Kart too. Overall, I like him quite a bit. But I'd rather do one lap so far of like any Mario Kart game than this entire roster of stages. I just never feel like they feel solid. They look nice. There's clearly like a lot of like technique and skill, but like not like super fun. So, I don't know. I mean, we could run these nostalgia ones, but I'll do a couple. What time is it? I want to have time for. I'm getting out early. I think we got the race. Let's do other stuff first, just in case. I've done a top race here. I feel even less strong about this. I'd almost rather go play like an older game designed around this kind of thing. It's a cool side mode. But it's just kind of like Kirby, right? It's like, yeah, it's a cool side mode, and that's kind of like most of the modes. Like, okay, you know, it's alright. Yeah, full price. I mean, clearly they did like. It's weird. It's like there's so many like menus, so many little features, so many little things. But that's the thing. It's like it's a lot of like little shit that just like adds up. You know, hey, you know, if you really like top right, there's probably a mode and for top right for everything. Right? If you like this, you've got leaderboards for everything. You've got leaderboards online. You've got free run. You've got whatever. You can customize your vehicle. You can put it in a garage. You can put on a hat. You can 50 different characters and 50 different machines, but it's like, top ride kind of sucks, and air ride isn't like that fun. So it's like they have all this stuff like that, just like it's fine, it's cool, like it is fun, but it's like, and there isn't a shitload of kart racers out there. I mean, this year you get a little bit more than normal with Sonic and shit, and I haven't played that, but. So it's like, it's nice to see more kart racers happen, especially with this level of like artistry and shit. Like, it looks really nice, and you know, the sound and everything. Like, it's clearly like a very well-made game, but it's all like in what it's in service of. And I'm like, it's just like the original, man, just with more polish and budget. Like, it's just a piss. It's like, okay, sorry, that's too much. Like a mediocre racer. A lot of little gimmicks on the side that I think totally a younger audience. Maybe I don't want to do the younger audience cop out either. I think that's bullshit, but you know, that you could have, like, if you're just with split screen. I assume it can split screen, or you just maybe playing online. You know, you could just fuck around with like your family or some friends and just kind of fool around, maybe. And, you know, maybe you'll fuck around a couple modes, probably spend most of your night on City Trial, because why would you be doing air ride over playing Mario Kart? Pretty much, if you're like a kid. Or fucking going and playing like Lego fucking Fortnite or something. It's like City Trial's probably gonna be your fun, unique sandbox thing, and it's like, well, with City Trial, it's like, it's just a one map. It's just like back in the day. I mean, let's do one. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's got clearly like professionals like putting in a lot of like, you know, they're like, how much stuff can we put in? Like I said, it feels like somebody gave them like 8 missions, the gameplay, and what modes would be in it, and then they just like made as much shit as possible around that. When I would take all of it out to just have a way better feeling game with way more shit going on. And it's like, you could use the party game excuse, and I think that's fair. This isn't for me in the same sense as it would be for like someone who's looking for a party game. I don't think it would be the best party game on the market. But I mean, it would probably scratch an itch if you had the money. But and obviously getting all the challenges is not going to be really addicting. I don't really want to feel compulsed by like really surface level challenge boards to like get my fun. I think that's a fun thing on the side that can help propel you, but like it's not my main driver, right? I don't know. We'll see how this one is. I'm not going to judge this one before we've done it, but I mean, we've seen a lot of the game already. In the soccer action, it's like, you kind of know what's going on in some of these, and that's not a problem with the game, it's just really... Yeah, what does paper do? I assume it's like... flies? No durability, but it floats well. He stole my ship. I'm so fucking slow, I can't even like get out and get anything. And you know, for some people, this just being, you know, Kirby Air Ride Online is enough, and I get that. You know, there are unique things about Kirby Air Ride that are just cool, man. But that was the thing with the first one. Is like, there's a lot of cool stuff, but it's also like, you know. Like, I feel like there's a level beyond. It's got one of the special parts. Let me run through this and see how I think. Dust Up Derby. Not really like going for an offensive thing. I got killed apparently. Oh, you don't lose everything, that's nice. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, we got people down here, man. Did not look easy to get into, man. Alright, one sec, let me... I want to see this before I rail on it more. then I'll catch up. Jesus, we picked up a lot of crap. Not with target fights, it's still very skill based. Regardless of what your machine is. I mean, more control helps, but... I feel like you only need like a base amount of flight to make this work. I do wonder how the stadium's gonna work on that. Oh, okay, there's more than one. Okay. You're never gonna know your vehicle perfectly either. I guess over time you'd figure it out. Ultimate City Trial feels much faster and crazier than the original. I don't know if that's necessarily to its benefit. It's like a lot quicker too. I mean, although back then I would put like, you know, super long timer on it, which I'm sure you could set up. Kind of fuck around. Target Flight 2. You unlock like more stadium mini games and stuff. And it's like, okay. This issue then is how competing with itself. I mean, that is a weird thing. It's okay if a dev just, I mean, if it's okay if they just put out multiple of the same genre. That's not like necessarily bad, but it is going to invite more criticism on, you know, features and content and like how the feel of the game is. Because I mean, yeah, your biggest competitor is Mario Kart and maybe Sonic Racing at this point, but I think it's fine. It's, you know, it just invites more criticism. As a company, yeah, it's a weird thing to do. I mean, unless they're planning on Mario Kart World not being as big a hit as 8, and they're like, okay, let's do another one. It's weird as on like a money side of things. I mean, this is more of a party game than it is like a racing game, I would say. So it is kind of in its own deal. I really don't think the racing here is good enough to be even considered a competitor to anything like on the market. But it's cute, and then there's other cute modes. But the thing is, like, Stadium's neat to fuck around with. There's a lot to like unlock in this, but like that's it, man. Like, we've seen the whole fucking game at this point. Like, and that's fine, but it's like I don't like the feeling of unlocking more, like getting better at it even is like not really riveting. Like I think this mode's pretty whatever, man. as far as anything goes, I mean, it's cute, man, but like I said, I think there's a niche here that, you know, you get into City Trial a little bit more, you know, you like really those Sakurai achievement boards, you really just want something you could kind of grind out. There's enough polish here that if you're not looking for something with like a shitload of good feel and depth, then shit that like you could fuck around for sure. But just with all the games out there and all that, it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm personally not compulsed by that element. I mean, like I said, if I had infinite money, I mean, sure, you could just have it here. And I mean, I'm playing it right now. Just in theory, like if you just had a shitload of, I don't care, like it could, you know, and you had a lot of people who came over and wanted to fuck around, or I don't know if you could do local, maybe, but you know. It could be like a cute, like you play it for an hour with your buddies kind of thing here and there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like more stadium stuff, maybe more deliberate gameplay, maybe more fleshed out single player. I don't know what it is exactly. I mean, maybe part of it's just like the idea of air ride, you know, it's like a one button racing game with, you know, that does the Kirby thing where it's like 50 different, you know, side games or the game. So I think there could be probably like, you know, I feel like, you know, every vehicle being really different also means that nothing can be designed around a single thing. Like you play the missions where you fly and it's like you don't really fly, or, you know, you're playing like a flying vehicle and it's like, you know, some stages have like one jump or something, you know, it's like if you're always flying, you'd always win. And I don't know, there's weird shit like that where it's just kind of, it's like a master of none type of thing. I don't know. I'll do a little more of stuff. Like I said, I think once I go out to eat with my brother later tonight, that's gonna be it. But I don't even know if I got enough power in me, frankly, man. Direct competition, of course, with Jupiter, both in direct competition market 8. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think this is different enough once you get your hands on it, but I think the selling point of it definitely makes it feel more like a tilt shift effect, create a diorama like image. What the fuck? Like this is a totally fine, just like cute little mini game, right? But like, this ain't a $70 feature for sure. Like I would just love to see them, like, personally, they're artists and like they're, you know, industry know-how and, you know, that kind of polish. Maybe they're just too used to the kind of Smash Bros style where it's just like lots of features and, you know, variable kind of core. I mean, Smash Bros has a better core, I'd say, but it'd be cool to kind of see them go at like a something more traditional almost. But maybe that's just not what they're into. And, you know, I like the idea of having these kinds of games like this, more party games and multiplayer stuff for people. I think it's good. Like, I don't want everything just to be all the same, but I also, I don't know, even as like a party game, I don't know if I think it's really like super interesting. Like I'm trying to imagine back when I was like a kid, and now when you have so much stuff, it's like, would I really be like, I mean, I would play Air Ride a decent little bit just to do cities trial and just get stats up, but it's like nowadays it's like, Christ, man, you could play so much stuff to just grind stats and some short little thingy that, I don't know. I guess with this level of polish, with all these little extra features and stuff, I don't know. For me, I just kind of feel, I mean, and it's just me, like I said, I'm probably not in the camp for this as much as some people, but it feels like it's all kind of, it's not a bad game by any means, I don't mean like that, but a lot of it's like in service of just kind of something I'm not like super thinking is like super amazing. Like this is like clean, it feels good. but I it's a very like a very limited good, right? Like I don't think there's anything beyond like a couple good laps I could feel within like the first couple hours of playing this that would ever feel like there's not a greater level of depth I'd really enjoy from this, right? It's like a really well put together Mario Party minigame, right? Like you don't go like replay a Mario Party minigame like over and over to really kind of the love of how fun that minigame is, right? You know, it's usually about like being a piece of a larger pie, and that's kind of like everything in this so far. But it's just me. I mean, I'm a total. Scrooge McDuck about. It's a pretty, you know, on paper well crafted kind of party game, but I also don't think that kind of like saves it from any like all criticism or anything either. Our time is if they don't wise the fuck up and stop dropping budget quality games at premium prices. I do think their price points have been a little goofy this generation. I think the level of polish here and like how fully featured it is there's not much on the market quite like that. But I also just don't care about a lot of that. I think it's all very extraneous and just kind of extra. Like it's cool it's there. Like if you happen to be like, you know, the person who's just like really just dialed into every aspect of this, you know, you're getting the works, right? You know, you're getting customized. You can flip your gummy bears around. You can put up your cars in a garage. You can sell shit on the market. You can, you know, customize your ride. You know, there's all sorts of challenges. Like, you know, your little driver's license. There's all sorts of shit. But like, I just think the core hook of it, right? Like, I don't want to play a game that's just like little menus and mini games, right? I mean, I guess I would. I mean, but the thing is, like, I could go play like UFO 50 or something, which is like 50 games that have a lot of cool ideas that generally can like have enough running speed of their own. Where it's like, yeah, for like $20, it's like, you know, this is like $70, and it's a lot of cute, like, oh, that's cute, and then like I would never look at it again type of shit, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, there's clearly a lot of like, there's a lot of craft here. Very clean, right? You know, like it is impressive on that front, and in that way, I could see, you know, justification for price tags and shit in their mind, maybe. But I don't think so at all. Yeah. Like I said, you could cut all that shit out and just have like a cleaner, a more interesting game in its own right. I mean, there's another old Mario Kart. Not usually a whole lot of features. Much more interesting core game that I think lasts a lot longer because of it. You know, I think some of the older Mario Karts have more party game potential. I definitely don't think, well, I don't know. I would not be surprised if you see more people playing Mario Kart 8 online in total than playing this one online. Some of that's just going to be sales, but you know, people would get together and do that all the time. I think this has more party game social potential if you get the people together for it, but well, that's top right. I think you kind of get it. Hey, set record. That's cool. These are things that like you wish were in every racing thing, you know? Hey, I get a free run. Hey, I get online. Hey, I get a time attack. Hey, I get, you know, PBs with every little thing. It's like, wow, I got checklists, I got amiibos, I got lessons, I got garages, I got music players. I can replay my my fucking, you know, replays here. And it's like they learned a lot of this probably from Smash, but it's like I feel like Smash is a lot stronger of like a core game. So all of this is in the service of something I think a little less interesting. I don't know if I want to play online. I don't know if I care. We kind of get the idea. I don't know, we could. I mean, I could do more city trial. There's different mini games to unlock, which is cool, but it's like, you know, I unlock this target fight after this one. Am I really like popping off that hard? Like the different drag races, and the thing is, like, you do the single player, it's like you've kind of seen everything, right? You're just kind of getting it in a different package. That generally takes a little more time. You can kind of sit with it a bit more, but even then, like, it's crazy. You can change all these, you know, display elements and, you know, split screens. Got like, you know, you can change all that. You got color filters and checklist hints, and you know, they're just like, hey, if there's a feature we could add or a little toggle we could do, let's do it. And hats off to them for doing that. But I don't know. For me, a game isn't just like just the options. It's a really awesome thing that I think comes with like budget and like craft and like professionals, or you know, people who've really been around town, industry knowledge, I should say. But like, there's a launch celebration event at the stadium. Rewards. So I mean, that's cool. You know, they're trying to put out stuff for people to grind. Feels like they have a little double in the form of 2010 Ubisoft on their shoulder. How do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm like slowly catching up to what you're saying. It's like been almost 15 minutes. I've got so much random shit I'm ranting about. Like, finish a thought and then continue. Yeah, I mean, their monetization's been a lot worse. A lot more DLC of questionable quality, like Bonanza. That's clearly already like mostly done before the game's even out. The base price of games, you know, adding stuff like expansion packs, limited availability games, stuff like the game card stuff being a little weird. Some of that's just like form factor and hardware styles and shit. The Switch price, I think, is gonna go up, although with how things are, hard to even really 100%. Let's say it's completely on them. I mean, it'd probably be easy to say that because, I mean, they've fucked up so much other shit, but I don't think it's quite like that, where we've got like loot boxes and they're advertising it right in the front. So I wouldn't say it's Ubisoft here. I got amiibos and stuff like that that are super expensive. I think they're definitely, I think it's bad for sure. Don't get me wrong. And I think the base price of their stuff and how little it goes on sale is definitely shitty. But I do think they put out generally pretty polished, solid enough product. They've definitely got a little bit more shit, I think, that comes out than they used to, but. And they absolutely, and just because I'm saying there's worse does not mean that I think, you know, how they handle it's like fuck, they're great or something, but I don't know, at the end of the day, it's a whatever on a lot of that. This game, full price, well, full price for the modern world, I mean, not the $80, you know, it's like 70, right? Feels a little much for what's here. Like I said, I don't think I'm exactly the market here. I don't think I thought I was going to be. I think what's here is like got impressive things. It looks really nice. Absolutely, it's full of options. Everything you'd ever want if for Air Ride. But at the end of the day, it's kind of just the GameCube Air Ride with a couple extra rides. The new courses that memorable in how like nice they look, but I don't think I'll remember them much past that because the gameplay is not really that different on a lot of them, and just the gameplay in general is just so kind of like auto and hectic that I just don't find a lot of it to stick. It's just kind of alright. Yeah, it's kind of very similar, but you know, like the road trip's the big new thing. I feel like, especially if you're a single player kind of type person. Yeah, my stomach's hurt. I'm not probably call it actually. And it's like it's cool. There's a lot of once again a lot of visuals. It's a neat thing as like a side mode. It's not worth the asking price for sure. Oh, yeah, my stomach's really going. I might actually have to jump off here. But anyways, I'd recommend, if you liked Air Ride, the original a lot, definitely I'd recommend this. It is pretty much just Air Ride again. If you're hoping for like an evolution of Air Ride and them to really like push like a single player aspect or add way more to the city trial and reimagine some of the racing, it's not really that. It's almost more like an expansion pack with a crazy amount of like when it comes to content, and then like the amount of like polish into the menus and all that extra stuff is like definitely more of like a remake remaster type of thing. I think if you're looking for a racing game, don't do this one unless you just are willing to play anything. I think if you're looking for a party game, there's probably better stuff like Mario Party and all that to do first, and all sorts of indies. But I think it's okay for that, especially if you're looking for like a certain budget or you want to play something with your kids on the Switch. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I'm not super into it. I think there's some cool stuff here that's worth fucking around with. I think the price is way too much, but I'm about to shit my pants, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. Sorry for the quick blast there. I don't know. If I put this on the tier